Earlier this month, we looked at the best boys and girls basketball player in each state, and now it's time to zone in on football. Over the next few months, we will be focusing on some preseason content to get ready for the 2020 season, and we're starting off with the top player in each state. The top-rated dude on 24/7 Sports composite rankings, Corey Foreman, gets us started in California, and the 2021 Clemson commit is the next great prospect to come from the Inland Empire Power, joining the likes of Drake Jackson, Gary Bryant, Tanner McKee, Vontez Burfict, Will Sutton, and Taylor Martinez. North Shore's Demetrius Davis is featured for Texas, and all he's done is lead the Mustangs to back-to-back state titles in Texas's largest classification. The last quarterback to do that in the Lone Star State was Kyler Murray, and the 2021 Virginia Tech commit has thrown for over 6,000 yards and rushed for nearly 2,000 more to go with 103 total touchdowns over the last 2 years. The number one safety in 2021, James Williams, was selected for Florida, and during his junior season at Western, he racked up 62 tackles and 6 interceptions. Williams transferred back to American Heritage for his senior season and will finish his high school career with Patrick Surtain and the Patriots. 2021 Georgia commit Brock Vandegrift represents the Peach State, and he's accounted for nearly 7,500 yards of total offense and 88 touchdowns over the last 2 seasons. Hopewell's 5-star running back Trevion Henderson had a monster junior campaign, rushing for nearly 2,500 yards and accounting for 50 total touchdowns, and the Virginia Gatorade Football Player of the Year represents the Old Dominion State. The MaxPreps Junior Player of the Year Mecca Egbuka was selected for Washington, and all he did in 2019 was rack up over 2,200 total yards and 35 touchdowns to go with 8 interceptions, and the 5-star athlete checks in as a top 10 prospect for the class of 2021. Gonzaga's 5-star Caleb Williams represents DC, and he checks in as the number one quarterback in the country. Earlier this week, he dropped his top 5, and it features Oklahoma, LSU, Clemson, Penn State, and Maryland. Another WCAC standout is featured for the state of Maryland, and it's good counsel's 4-star offensive lineman Landon Tengwall. He helped lead the Falcons to their first WCAC championship since 2012 and just committed to Penn State. 2021 Ohio State commit Jack Sawyer was picked for Ohio, and the 5-star defensive end from Pickerington North had 16.5 sacks and accounted for 15 touchdowns as a junior. Sticking with 2021 Ohio State commits, Kyle McCord represents Pennsylvania. The 4-star quarterback from St. Joseph's Prep has been a first-team selection on both the sophomore and junior teams the past 2 seasons. Some other notable selections include 2022 Alabama commit Jeremiah Alexander from Thompson for Alabama. Chandler's Brandon Buckner was selected for Arizona after helping the Wolves to a top 10 finish and Open Division state championship. Ballard Christian's Gavin Sawchuk was the school's first player since Christian McCaffrey to rush for at least 1,500 yards in a single season, and the 2022 running back represents Colorado. St. Louis's 4-star linebacker Mason Tufaga was picked for the Aloha State. 2021 Michigan commit J.J. McCarthy is featured for Illinois. 2021 Notre Dame commit Blake Fisher was selected for Indiana. 5-star defensive tackle Mason Smith represents Louisiana. Michigan is loaded with some big-time players, in West Bloomfield's 4-star running back Donovan Edwards was selected. 2021 Ohio State commit J.K. Johnson finished his junior season with 7 interceptions, and he represents Missouri. Bishop Gorman's 4-star linebacker Cyrus Moss represents Nevada. Bergen Catholic's 4-star defensive tackle Taiwan Malone was selected for Jersey. The North Carolina Gatorade Football Player of the Year Will Shipley represents the Tar Heel State. 2021 Oklahoma commit Ethan Downs was selected for the Boomer State, and for a complete look at each player for each state, just go to MaxPreps.com.